The Korean War broke out on June 25, 1950, and the U.S. Air Force turned on the dime. The Pentagon recalled thousands of recently retired airmen back to active duty and canceled all leaves and discharges. B-29 groups everywhere went on high alert. Armed guards kept watch on aircraft around the clock. General MacArthur demanded air power, and the Pentagon ordered 5 B-29 Bombardment Groups to deploy for combat operations. The moves were especially tough on the 19th and the 307th. Both groups had just conducted exhausting exercises. From June 20th through the 24th, an operational readiness test stressed the 19th Group to its limits. From its base on Guam, the test included missions involving attacks on the B-29 formation by dozens of jet fighters, giving B-29 gunners plenty of complex engagement challenges to test their air-to-air gunnery skills using gun cameras rather than bullets. Gunners also expended 6,600 live rounds of caliber .50 ammunition in air-to-ground targets, an unusual task that they would soon put into practice over Korea. The 19th completed its ORT on June 24th. The next day, the 19th received orders to deploy to Kadena Air Base on Okinawa, 1,200 miles closer to Korea. Less than 48 hours later, it departed for Kadena and executed its first mission on the 28th. But B-29 gunners had some difficulty with aircraft recognition, and on this first mission, gunners misidentified a British Seafire 47 fighter as an enemy Yak-9 and shot it down. The Royal Navy rescued its pilot at sea. Up until a few weeks before the war broke out, the 307th Bombardment Group was in Western Europe. It was America's air power workhorse for moving on short notice from MacDill Air Force Base in Florida to air bases in England and Germany for months at a time, flying across the continent to deter the Soviets, reassure the Allies, and train on its wartime missions. On the night of July 31, 1950, the first elements of the 307th departed. 31 complete crews took off in increments of 10 aircraft every 24 hours. By the 1st of August, all had arrived at Kadena. The 1,000 or so airmen occupied a tent city next to the 19th Group. The 307th's first combat mission was August 8th, and for the first 3 weeks of the war, the 307th engaged in a maximum effort every third day. The Long Rangers encountered no fighter opposition until November 10th, and we'll take a closer look at that engagement in another episode.